it's Marek, welcome to MDrives, welcome to another video, and today I welcome you from the brand new Audi S5, and I have to say straight away, it's a lovely place to be in. So today I'm going to take it for a quick test drive so I can tell you a bit more about the vehicle and how it feels on the road, because this is S5, it has exciting heart under the bonnet, so I'm really excited to hear it and to feel it and to see how this car would work as a long distance cruiser with a punch. So let's go for a drive. So straight away you can definitely feel that this car hides something exciting under the bonnet. Let's start with the seats. They do look absolutely beautiful and they actually feel really supportive. They are on the firm side, don't get me wrong, they're not the most comfortable seats in terms of the plushness and softness, but they are soft enough but also firm enough to actually let you, I guess, feel what's happening with the car. And they actually hug me really well. I can feel the bolsters on both sides pretty much holding my back in the correct place, so that is good start. Let me put my foot down and get the first impression of how this car accelerates. Okay, you see, this is completely different. The car offers 550 Newton meters and 367 horsepower, and you can definitely feel it. It's not a problem for this car to push you forward, despite the weight of the car, which can be seen as a negative. But in today's world, actually, 1950 kilograms isn't that bad. Do you feel the weight? For now, I can't. You see, now in dynamic mode, the gears are changing really nicely. The car turns, although you don't really get that much feel through the steering wheel. It's direct, but it doesn't really tell you what's happening with the wheels. You have to kind of guess it yourself. But this is the case, and it has been with Audis, in my opinion, for many years. But in terms of actually change of direction, I think the car works very good. And even on this bumpy road, it deals with all the imperfections of the road in a very well manner. But it's definitely on the sportier side. But I guess many people who will be buying this particular model want that. They want to feel like the car can actually deliver some excitement. And as far as I can tell, it definitely can when you push it. The slight annoyance I've already experienced is these haptic buttons at the steering wheel. So in the corner, just a moment ago, I've already pressed the button with the side of my thumb, which is not great. And I know Audi isn't the only manufacturer going haptic, but I think this isn't the best solution, and maybe one day they will come back from that. But yeah, let's focus on cornering now, because we've got some nice challenging corners ahead of me. You can definitely feel the weight, especially over the crest. You could feel the weight of the car moving it, but it works so far as a road car. It works so well. It is actually a pleasure to drive. And I think this type of car, it's a car which you can take to Alps. You can be comfortable for 10 hours on a motorway in it, where it's just going to deliver that comfortable drive. And then once you get to Alps, you can have absolute blast up and down the mountain. So I think this is great compromise. And you know, in this segment of vehicles, You know, this is what suits many people. It's not your Sunday morning blaster, although I think you could still have fun in it, but it's definitely not a car you keep for that one day of the week where you just want to go for that proper blast. But in terms of this being your one garage car where basically it can do all, well, this works really nicely. Yes, the car definitely can deliver thrills. The engine is a peach in this car. I really like it. It sounds great. Despite all of the filters, etc., they managed to keep that nice natural sound of the V6 in this car. In terms of the interior, I think it looks fantastic. I mean, it's an Audi. I might be a bit biased because I had a couple of Audis in the past, but the main reason why I had Audis was the interior as well and the look of the car. I mean, inside you've got premium materials, you've got Alcantara on sides, you've got some, well, it's not the real leather, no, but it imitates the leather. Yes, some of the materials are probably not as premium as they used to be in this class of the cars. We've seen that recently. Many manufacturers started actually using a bit cheaper materials, but it still looks very nice and premium, especially with the kind of big screens. The only thing I really don't like is this piano black element here in the middle, because I think this will scratch to death within the first months of ownership. So there is a lot of haptic buttons, and we're talking about steering wheel, we're talking about all the controls you have here. Luckily they are buttons, and I do prefer those rather than having a touchscreen for everything. Let's go back to driving and see how this car can take this corner. It hides weight really well. You can feel that on some bumps the tires are jumping over them, and the car moves by centimeters, not by a lot. Yeah, definitely you can't feel the weight through suspension. The car is really planted. It sits on the ground very firmly, so it gives you that feel that you've got probably all the grip in the world. The problem with that is that you might run out of it if you don't know the limit of the car. If you do, I think this car will give you plenty of fun. So you can only feel that over the crests. Apart from that, it is so planted. It is so nicely planted. I'm actually very surprised that an S car, not RS car, can actually handle corners so well. I think I have to go back to the seats because they proving to be really good. In all of those corners, I felt absolutely glued to this seat. I wasn't moving in it, etc. So they are fantastic. So as a first experience, I'm really well surprised. The car has lots of interior details which I really like. The square shape steering wheel at the top and the bottom, it's something I've never experienced before, like especially at the top. And I have to say, I'm completely unaffected. Some people might not like it. I'm actually I quite like that. As long as you're not moving your hands all over it, I don't think you will even realize. But let's go to the summary. So what do I think about this car while I'm driving it dynamically and having fun? I think this is such a good compromise for people who are looking for a vehicle where they can have one car garage, so something which will take them to their workplaces, take them to holidays with their family, and they can do it in a subtle way. But then when they want to have some fun, they can drop a couple of gears, go to dynamic, and really explore the dynamics of this car. And they are really good. The visibility is great, I have to say. Apart from the rear glass, I can see around what's around me quite well. But I have to say, I just pressed the button on the steering wheel again, just by mistake. So this is really quite annoying thing about this car. I really don't like the buttons being so close to your thumb. When you're driving it in more dynamic way, like I do now, you want to grip to it, you kind of press the buttons with the sides of your palm, so that is a bit of annoyance. Apart from that, I really like the car. Again, perfect all-rounder, and it really surprised me how well it actually behaves as that fun machine as well. So if you get to your favorite B road, if you get to Alps, you leave your family behind in a hotel and you go for that blast in the morning, you know what, you're gonna have plenty of fun in this car. Really, believe me, I'm well surprised. So well done Audi for creating that kind of package, which I think has everything in it, and probably if you're going 8/10 with this car, you will never feel like it has some kind of massive weaknesses, etc. So personally, this is definitely a car I would be happy to live with on a long-term basis, and I can definitely recommend it. So I hope you enjoyed this quick first experience of the new Audi S5. If you did, please make sure you follow my channel and you give this video a like, and I'll see you shortly in the next video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Do widzenia.